Let's kick things off with ants. Ants are everywhere, in your backyard, in the cracks of sidewalks, and even in the most remote jungles. But did you know that ants don't have lungs? That's right! Despite being some of the most industrious and organized creatures on the planet, ants have a completely different way of breathing compared to us humans. Instead of lungs, ants breathe through tiny holes on their bodies called spiracles. These spiracles are like little doorways that let oxygen in and carbon dioxide out. Air travels through a network of tiny tubes called trachea, delivering oxygen directly to their cells. It's a super efficient system for such small creatures, and it means ants don't need to waste energy pumping air in and out like we do with our lungs. So next time you see an ant scurrying along carrying a crumb twice its size, just remember, it's basically a tiny walking air filter. This unique breathing system allows ants to thrive in environments where other animals might struggle. And it's just one of the many ways they've adapted to life on Earth. Imagine if humans could breathe through our skin. We'd never have to worry about holding our breath underwater again. Now, let's talk about wombats. These adorable, chunky marsupials from Australia have a secret that's both hilarious and practical. They poop cubes. Yes, you heard that right. Wombats are the only animals in the world known to produce cube-shaped droppings. It sounds like a joke, but it's 100% true. That's right. Little brown cubes perfectly formed. But why cubes? Well, the shape actually serves a purpose. Wombats use their poop to mark their territory, and the cube shape keeps their droppings from rolling away on the uneven Australian terrain. This way, their scent markers stay exactly where they want them, helping them communicate with other wombats and establish their turf. And yes, it's perfect for marking their territory. Imagine explaining that at a dinner party. Did you know wombats poop cubes so their droppings don't roll away? It's a fact that's sure to get a laugh, and maybe a few confused looks. But it's also a brilliant example of how animals adapt to their environment in the most unexpected ways. Ever met a ladybug with acting skills? Ladybugs, those tiny, colorful beetles we all know and love, are actually masters of deception. When threatened, ladybugs can play dead, a behavior known as thanatosis. They tuck in their legs, stop moving, and hope that whatever is trying to eat them loses interest. But that's not all. Ladybugs have another trick up their sleeve. They ooze a stinky yellow liquid from their leg joints. This fluid, called hemolymph, smells and tastes terrible to predators, making them think twice about taking a bite. It's like having built-in pepper spray, and it's surprisingly effective at keeping ladybugs safe. Talk about an Oscar-worthy performance. Ladybugs might be small, but they're tough, resourceful, and not afraid to put on a show if it means surviving another day. Next time you see a ladybug, give it a little round of applause for its acting chops. Now let's head underwater for a fact that's equal parts fascinating and terrifying. Cone snails may look chill, with their beautiful patterned shells and slow movements, but don't be fooled. These little guys are some of the most dangerous creatures in the ocean. They have venomous, harpoon-like teeth that can deliver a sting powerful enough to kill a human. One sting from a cone snail can be deadly to humans, and here's the kicker. There's no anti-venom. That means if you're unlucky enough to get stung, medical professionals can only treat your symptoms and hope for the best. It's a sobering reminder that even the most beautiful creatures can be hiding some serious firepower. So, if you ever find yourself snorkeling in tropical waters, admire cone snails from a safe distance. Giraffes. Not only are they the tallest land animals on Earth, but they also have a secret weapon, their tongues. Giraffes have long, prehensile tongues that can reach up to 18 inches, and they're a striking shade of black or dark purple. Why such a dark color? It's actually a clever adaptation to avoid sunburn. Giraffes spend hours each day munching on leaves high up in the trees, and their tongues are constantly exposed to the harsh African sun. The dark pigment acts like natural sunscreen, protecting their tongues from getting burned while they eat. Sunscreen? Nah, just a goth tongue. It's a quirky detail that makes giraffes even more unique, and it's just one of the many ways they've adapted to their environment. Plus, their tongues are so strong and flexible they can strip leaves from even the thorniest branches without getting hurt. Octopuses are next level when it comes to weirdness. These incredible creatures have not one, not two, but 3 hearts, and their blood is blue. That's right, octopuses are basically the royalty of the sea, with a circulatory system that puts ours to shame. Here's how it works. 2 of the octopus's hearts pump blood to its gills, where it picks up oxygen, while the 3rd heart pumps the oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. And the reason their blood is blue? It's because it contains a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin, which is more efficient than our iron-based hemoglobin at transporting oxygen in cold, low-oxygen environments. Blue blood helps octopuses survive in the deep, cold waters where they live. It's like having a built-in superpower that lets them thrive where other animals would struggle. Royalty status unlocked. And if that wasn't enough, octopuses are also masters of camouflage, able to change the color and texture of their skin in an instant to blend in with their surroundings. Parrotfish are the unsung heroes of tropical beaches. These colorful fish spend their days munching on coral, scraping off algae and bits of rock with their beak-like teeth. But here's the wild part. After digesting their meals, parrotfish excrete superfine white sand. That's right. Parrotfish poop is a major source of the beautiful powdery sand you find on tropical beaches. One parrotfish can produce up to 100 pounds of sand every year. So, the next time you're relaxing on a pristine white sand beach, take a moment to thank the humble parrotfish for their hard work. Without them, our favorite vacation spots would look very different. Next beach trip, thank a parrotfish. Their constant grazing not only creates sand, but also helps keep coral reefs healthy by preventing algae from taking over. It's a win-win for both the fish and the ecosystem. Frogs are the ultimate survivors. Some species, like the wood frog, can actually freeze solid during the winter and come back to life in the spring. When temperatures drop, these frogs enter a state of suspended animation, with their hearts stopping and their bodies turning into literal frog cycles. As the weather warms up, the frogs thaw out and hop away as if nothing happened. Scientists are still studying how they manage this incredible feat, but it has to do with special proteins and sugars in their bodies that prevent ice crystals from damaging their cells. It's like nature's version of cryogenic freezing, and it could one day help humans survive extreme cold too. Bats are full of surprises too. When they leave their caves at dusk, they almost always turn left. It's a quirky behavior that scientists have observed all over the world, but no one is quite sure why it happens. Some researchers think it might have to do with the way bats' brains are wired, or maybe it's just a way to avoid mid-air collisions in the crowded cave entrance. Whatever the reason, it's just another example of how animals can develop habits and behaviors that seem totally random to us, but make perfect sense in their world. And finally, let's talk about elephants, the gentle giants of the animal kingdom. Elephants are famous for their intelligence, memory, and social bonds, but did you know they can actually hear with their feet? It's true. Elephants have incredibly sensitive nerves in their feet and trunks that allow them to pick up vibrations from the ground. These vibrations can travel for miles, carrying information about distant thunderstorms, approaching herds, or even the footsteps of predators. By listening to the ground, elephants can communicate with each other over long distances and stay safe in the wild. Basically, they're living subwoofers, tuned into the secret sounds of the savannah. So which animal fact shocked you the most? Was it the cube-shaped wombat poop, the blue-blooded octopus, or maybe the sand-pooping parrotfish? The animal kingdom is full of surprises, and there's always something new to learn. Did you already know any of these, or did we totally surprise you? Maybe you've got your own favorite weird animal fact. If so, we want to hear it. Sharing these stories is half the fun, and you never know who you might inspire to learn more about the natural world. Drop your favorite in the comments. And if you want more weird wonders, hit that follow. There's a whole universe of animal oddities out there, and we're just getting started. From the depths of the ocean to the highest treetops, every creature has a story to tell. And